Perhaps, and I think the market is a little bit concerned about this. If we look at the composition of the government now, it is a Brexiteer government. And yes, in their election manifesto, they did promise that they would get a deal. And, there's various reports saying that some of those Labour voters, some of the blue-collar Labour voters who switched to the Tory party in that December election would be very disappointed with the government, very disappointed if a deal wasn't done. So perhaps politically, there is quite a lot at stake. But at the end of the day, this is a Brexiteer government. A lot of the more middle ground Tory MPs, for instance, have been sort of shifted out of government. And there is this tone of really doubt as to whether or not this government is really that enamoured about getting a deal or not. So again, that is one of the question marks. I think one of the clouds over sterling over the last few months. We saw a letter, an open letter from company directors to the government a couple of weeks ago saying we need that deal, and perhaps that wouldn't have happened if there was a lot of confidence that this government really does want to push this deal through.
Do you want to give me the range of, so no Brexit transition deal, so we go to a hard Brexit, or actually they get a deal which businesses like? What's the range on sterling? I know it's quite big.
Well, again, I think sterling could fall quite hard, but I think one of the reasons for this is that if there is no deal, does this recession in the UK become prolonged? Does the Bank of England then introduce a negative interest rate? So you have this coming together of sort of negative factors on that scenario. And I think for euro sterling, certainly we'd be looking at parity on that scenario.